So in the heart opening yoga, we are not just opening the physical chest and heart, but we are trying to do something from the inside, spiritual heart, because we have that. And as I said, really animals and nature can open or can enhance our heart, our spiritual connectedness, yeah, with everybody else. And that's very important when you live in this world, that you are connected to others, to the space around you, and to also to your higher self, which we can call God, yeah, to the consciousness, as is very important spiritually. So let's just do something like this, okay? So sitting up, so I'm just going to tell you a very little story about how quickly you can see the world very differently. If you just open your heart. So just sitting up straight. Take a few deep breaths in. Deep breaths. Maybe inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And now just connect with your heart center. Bring your awareness to your heart center and feel that you are breathing through your heart. As you inhale, the heart is also inhaling. So you are inhaling into the heart. Your heart is getting bigger as you inhale. And here is my story about the heart center. It's a very little story. One day, a woman was walking down the street and a stranger bumped into her. She was furious. It was a hot day. She was busy. And now anger was pouring through her at how stupid and careless others were. She turned to the man to unleash her anger. And when she met his eyes, she realized he was blind. How could she be so heartless to the blind? She thought in shame. And how could she overreact without understanding the full picture? She immediately apologized and vowed to step beyond her anger by turning it to compassion. When we step out of our egos of anger, jealousy, and dislike, we can step into genuine feeling and acceptance for each other. So this is the way also we experience that our heart chakra, our heart is actually working properly. So now just bring your hands to your heart center. Keep your eyes shut. And then rub your palms. Cover your eyes and then inhale. And then take your hands down. Then release your arms. Okay. We are going to do some warm-ups for the shoulders. So just move your arms in and out. Very good. Okay, and then stretch up. Nicely stretching from the hips all the way up. And then come down to one side. And circle this arm. Very nice and big circles. And then the opposite. So also from today, you can travel without telling anyone why you are going somewhere. So lifting up the heart here, just hold. And then the other side now, we go down the other side and then again start. Go the opposite way. And then hold, lifting up the heart again, open. And release. And then release your legs. You're gonna stand up slowly, very, very slowly. And we are going to do some breathing, which is called, we're gonna need these blocks later, which is called the breath of joy. So this breath has 3 parts, and I mean, no, 4 actually, 4 parts, but we will inhale for 3 and we will exhale for 1. So inhale for the 1/3 of your lungs first, and then the 2/3, and then the full inhale. And then when you exhale, you will come with a hot sound, you will bend forward. Then you also do some arm positions. So the first one is inhale a little bit, yeah, only until arms until your shoulder level in front, and then inhale again to the side, and then inhale again all the way up, and then exhale and bring your arms up like this. Okay, so this will be, we are going to do it for approximately a minute, so you will practice it quite well. Yeah, so let's start. So 3 parts inhale, 1 part exhale. So first is inhale, arms in front, and then arms to the side, and then arms front and up, and then exhale, and then again arms front, arms side, arms all the way, and that's only inhale, the first 3. And then just do on your own. Carry on. One more. And stay down on the last one. Stay down, bend your knees. Breathe. Now let go of your arms forward. And stay here. Grab your elbows, move side to side. And then slowly roll up. But stay where you are, and hands to the back, interlace the fingers, open chest. Inhale, inhale. And with an exhale forward, lifting your arms. Breathe. Lift, lift, lift. Very good. Maybe you want to straighten your knees a little bit more and keep lifting. And then release your arms down. So now you keep your feet hip width distance. Bend your right knee, left leg will be straight. Right hand down and lift up on the left side. Open the chest to the left, lifting up the left arm all the way. Right leg bent, right hand down. Left leg straight, left arm straight up. Release, and then the other side, up. Now it is your left leg bend. And then release, and roll yourself up, and release the legs. Okay, very good. And then again, we do 5 rounds of the breath of joy again. So 5 times. Last one, we stay. Stay down. Very good. Release your arms again and roll yourself up and release the legs. Shake out. Okay, I hope it's all more a bit looser now in the shoulders, hip circles. Opposite way. Side to side. And then we come to the sideways, so the long way of your mat, feet hip width distance. We are coming into lunges. So take your left leg back into the high lunge with your left heel up. Yeah, and just try to keep your body straight up. We are just doing a little bit of opening. So hands to the back, interlace the fingers, and open here. Keep breathing, keep opening, keep expanding your chest. Breathe, working with integrity, always with the breath. Breathe. And then for the last one, you'll really push your hands down, but look up. And then release, hands down, coming down to low lunge. Just stay where you are, looking forward. Breathe. And then take your left leg forward, forward folds, and up. Release. And then we go to the other side. So this time, take your right leg back. Make it nice and soft. Yeah. Soft feet, soft legs, arms to the back again. Open chest. Breathe, push your heel away. Breathe, just Now just stay here and just trying to open up. For the last one, you're really trying to push your hands down and look up. And then release, hands come back down. And from here into downward facing dog. Paddle and let go. Breathe. This is to let go here. Breathe. Nice one. 3 more breaths. Push your hips up. 2 more breaths. And on the last one, take your right leg up, stretch it up. Nice stretch here. Right leg down, left leg up, stretch it all the way. Okay, from here, put your left foot again to the front. This time, legs will be straight, or the left leg, the front leg can be micro-bent when we come forward. But the right leg is really engaged, pushing your right heel down, so not lifted. Hands to the back into this inverted namaste. So if you can't put the palms together, don't worry, do any ways you can. You can hold your wrist, you can do with your hands like this or this. Any way you can. It is to open the front, not what you do with your hands at the back. So here, opening, opening. And then exhale, coming down into the pyramid pose. Down, down. Keeping your arms at the back and breathe. Head relaxing down and breathe. Two more breaths. To come out, bend the left knee and push yourself up. And release, come forward, release. Now the other leg. So stepping back with the left. Okay, release. And then again, try to do the hands together anyways. But keep your hips facing forward. You can micro bend the front knee, don't have to. Inhale, open. Exhale, lengthening the spine first and then come down. Breathe nice and slow. Observe. One more. Inhale, bend your right knee and push up. And then release, come forward. Great, very good. Releasing your shoulders little. Shake out. Maybe a little forward. Circles and backwards. And then the swinging. And back. Very good. And then arms to the side, a little bit wider apart, so our palms facing forward. Exhale, round the spine, bring the hands together in front. Inhale, open up, look up. Exhale, closing in. Inhale, opening up. Exhale. Inhale. And one more. And then release, and we come down to the floor through the squat to do something different for the hips. Breathe. And then sit back down. 2 little windscreen wipers. Okay, so come on to the tabletop pose. So first release your hands, the wrists, and the tabletop. And we are going to move the hips to the side. So start just moving the hips to the side. But in a minute, you also move your head to the same side. Okay, so start to move the head also, looking at your hips, the side of the hip, that side. Breathe. Very good. And from here, come back to center, start cat and cow stretches. You know you should be doing it from the hips. So not like in one go, you just lift up the core, but start to move in a flow. The hips are starting and the head is the last. So do it very consciously. Press into the hands and the fingers, fingertips. One more. And then we come back to neutral. And then step your hands forward, coming into puppy pose. So first, what we do halfway down. So bend your left arm, and the left arm will be under your forehead. Right arm stretched out. So only halfway. Breathe. Nice one. Let your heart soften to the mat. One more breath. And then come up. And then do the opposite. So first we come up, little bit rest here, and then left hand out and the right under. And again, let your heart soften down to the mat. And then slowly back. And come back into child's pose. Bring your arms back, maybe hands under your forehead, just to rest here. Okay, we are going back into the puppy pose, but this time both arms will be stretched. So coming up, and then step forward with both arms, both hands, come down, forehead down. You can widen your arms if this is too much. You can bend your arms and bring your elbows closer, whichever you like and feel comfortable. Don't think that you need to pick up a particular shape. Yeah, this is very good. Well done. Forehead can be down or your chin can be down. And then come up, slowly release. And as we are sitting here, hug yourself. Nice. Head down. At least you can hug yourself. And then the opposite way, hug. And then release. Very good. Release. And then as we are sitting here, right ear, right shoulder, left hand down. And then the other side. And then come back, circle the head. Opposite way. And release, looking right and left. Very good. Now we come down onto front, lie down. So we are going to do some locust variations. So first, bring your hands back. Feet can be together or a little bit wider as you feel comfortable. Hands, palms facing down. And what we do first, you will engage your buttocks and legs. So already start hardening your buttocks and legs engaged. And you will push yourself up, keeping your hands down. Inhale, push up, look forward. And come down. And each time we will hold it a little bit longer. So a little release. Now we are a little bit more warmed up. Inhale again, engage your buttocks, legs, up. You can breathe, so keep breathing. And come down. The last one will be 5 breaths, okay? So get ready. Inhale, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Turn your arms or hands upward. Rest here. Okay, now Cobra. So bring your hands under your shoulders. Again, your feet are either together a little bit apart, but for sure engaged. Engage your buttocks really hard. Push into your hands a little bit, not too much. And then lift up. Breathe. Push into the hands. 2 and 1. And come back down, release, and we will repeat again. So twice more. A little bit longer on the second. Inhale. Not too high. Coming back and little release before the last one. For 5 breaths. Make sure legs and buttocks are really engaged. Hands under your shoulders. elbows tucked in, hands, palms really grounded, and inhale, lift up. 5, 2, 1. Well done. Come down and crocodile pose. Open your legs, your feet, forehead on the top of the hands. Rest. Okay, bring your feet a little bit closer again, but bring now the right knee up on the side. Right hand by your face, left arm down by your body, and relax here. Relax your heart. Breathe. And then the other side, left knee up, pulled up on the side. Very good. Slowly come back and just push back into child's pose. You can open your knees a little bit, stretch out, and rest. Okay, slowly come down and lie down on your back. If you have a block, that would be helpful. It's just an option to do the bridge pose with the block between your knees if you want, or even a cushion, but you don't have to, okay? Lie down, bring your feet up, feet hip distance, hands down, and already if you have the block, can be also this way, so the middle way, so it's a wider stance. And make sure the feet are facing forward, not outward. And then when you lift up, you press into your feet, toes, hands, and lift your hips. And just stay here. Elongate the spine, 3 more breaths. And release, come back. And on the next one, we will also put the arms under, interlace the fingers, and the rest of it that we normally do. You don't have to have the block. If you don't have or you don't want to do, you can have it. That's an option. And then slowly push your hips up now. Already bringing your arms under, interlace the fingers, and really pushing up. Now you might be able to push higher. Press your feet, toes, in steps, out steps, everything on the feet down. Push into the feet, and then that will lift your hips. Breathe. Also lifting your heart. 1 more breath. And slowly come down and hug your knees. And rock from side to side. Okay, so now come down to the right side. Bring your arms both ways, twist, supine twist. Slowly back to center. Circle your knees. Circle the opposite way. 2, 3, 4. And then bring the knees back down to the left now. Not back, but now to the left. And open chest to the ceiling. Pull your knees up towards the head. And then slowly release, come up. When you are ready, just come up. We are going to do a camel variation. So first, you know the camel pose. If you don't have these blocks, don't worry, you don't do the variation then. You can do it in a different way, like cushions also you can use. But first, what we do is, in this camel variation, we come up first and bring the hands to the front, like this. Arms just shoulder level. You can tuck your toes under, it will be better. And you will just lean back, but be very careful with your knees. If you have any knee issues, you might not want to lean very, very far. So leaning back like this. And hold. Yes, you need to open and push your hips forward. 3, 2, 1, and slowly back and release, sit back down. So this can be challenging for the knees, but yeah. So this time, what we do is, we put the blocks under the feet, like this, or that this can be something that you find if you don't have the blocks. And so it will make it a little bit higher. You can also tuck your toes under, and then it will be much easier to do the camel, okay? So even if you can't reach, you will just reach towards the heels, okay? First, what we do is elongate the spine, really lifting the chest, lifting the heart, and then exhale, lean back. Very good. Breathe, one more. And release, come back. Remove the blocks. And into child's pose. And a few forward bends now. So bring your hands, feet, legs in front of you. Shake out. This time we will do a little bit different bends. Bring your right leg out and your left behind, so bending backwards. Let me just see. Yes, and this might cause a little bit of discomfort because you are not used to this one so much. So if this is too much, you can bring this knee a little bit forward, yeah. So as you feel comfortable, so that you are not leaning too much to one side, yeah. You can also sit on a cushion with your right buttocks, but if you can, wide open, and then you can start coming forward, down. This will also go a little bit into your hips. Yeah, and not a little, a lot. You will lean it. Feel it. Breathe. Just let go with the exhale. Slowly come up. And then release. Then we do the other side. So a little bit release before you do it. And get ready, get comfortable. That's also part of the pose, how you get into it slowly. And when you are ready, then you come forward. Again, you can make it as wide as you can. Yeah, as wide as possible. Come down and breathe. One more breath. And then coming back up. Release, and then both legs out. And just again, a few breaths here, come forward. And after this, we are going to do a meditation, which is a heart meditation. So now just try to let go so you feel soft and relaxed. A few more breaths here. And then slowly come and sit up. Release your legs. Sitting up. And this is I'm sure you have heard of this meditation. It's called Ho'oponopono. It's coming from Hawaii, and it's a ritual of forgiveness gratitude and love. So let's just do this meditation. It's very, very easy, very simple, but hard to do. Yeah, simple things are always the hardest. So sitting up straight, open chest, and breathe. Sit comfortably, very important. And take your attention to your physical heart that lies left of center. Feel how it is cushioned by the lungs. And now draw your attention to the bone of the heart, the sternum. The next time you inhale, imagine you are directly breathing in through your sternum. With each breath, you feel the chambers of the heart like a life raft, and your heart becomes fuller and lighter. Keep breathing like this through the breastbone into your heart, inflating all four chambers. As you breathe slowly, your heartbeat becomes less urgent. Each new breath enhances your capacity to give and receive love. Listen to my words and silently repeat them to yourself. There are these 4 words, 4 sentences that if you repeat to yourself continually, you will see the effect. So repeat these to yourself. I am sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now place your left hand on your chest where your heart is and right hand on top of it. And then again repeat. I am sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And continue within you. Over and over again until you feel they become part of you. Whatever you are holding on to, Let it be released into the words of this prayer. As you repeat this over and over, feel the powerful energy within the words. Release, purify, and uplift your being. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now you can bring your hands back down, palms facing up. And feel how much these words changed, how you breathe, how you feel. And rest for 2 minutes in Shavasana. Lie down. And when you're ready to move, breathe in deeper. Move your fingers, move your toes, move your head from side to side, and then stretch out. Hug your knees. One side, go down to one side, and then sit up. Hands to the heart center when you are up. Inhale. Shanti. 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 Thank you all for coming tonight. Namaste. Have a nice evening. See you in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you, LD.
Thank you, LD.
Thanks, LD.